Alright, so chapter 502 of Fairy Tail just came out, and to say the very least, this chapter was absolutely amazing. The majority of this chapter was kind of, it was kind of meh. It was decent, but it wasn't anything absolutely amazing. But the final few pages of this chapter were absolutely insane, and they definitely caused me to be really excited for the future chapters of Fairy Tail that we have coming very, very soon. Throughout this chapter, we got a lot of development when it comes to the Gale ship, something I, along with everyone, were waiting for. But within the final panels of the chapter, as I said before, a lot of things took place, and what has taken place within the final panels of chapter 502 has allowed me to come to terms with a absolutely insane theory, and I just had to share this theory with you guys. So just to recap for you guys, basically Demaria actually kidnapped Lucy. We see her all tied up and chained to a chair, and then we see Demaria is actually pondering what she's gonna do with Lucy, considering Lucy is basically a prisoner of war now, if you want to refer to it as that. But then we actually skip a few panels where we get some development on the Brandish situation. If you guys remember, last chapter, Demaria actually sliced Brandish with a sword, and it looked like Brandish was gonna die. But then poor Alocia actually comes in and actually saves Brandish, which was to be expected, to be honest. I mean, Brandish was not gonna die. Let's be honest here, guys. Brandish had no chance of dying whatsoever. While poor Alocia is actually tending to Brandish, though, she actually asks Brandish where Natsu is, and reveals that she actually misdiagnosed Natsu's tumor. Now, this is absolutely huge in and of itself, but the next panel we get to see is just Natsu in the same room as Lucy, tied up to a chair, head down, and we see Demaria actually holding a sword to his neck. And this is as well the final panel of the chapter, and the chapter 503 is actually entitled The Last Sight I Beheld. This is absolutely huge, to say the very least. As well, poor Alocia actually said that the tumor she misdiagnosed earlier wasn't anti-ether nano, and that she's afraid of something far worse coming out of this tumor. Now, honestly, guys, I don't know if it's just me or not, but I definitely believe that we're building up to the inevitable E.N.D. revelation. In fact, personally, I believe that it's highly possible that Natsu's tumor could actually be E.N.D. trying to actually take over Natsu's body, and with the next chapter being entitled The Last Sight I Beheld, I believe we could possibly actually see Natsu's E.N.D. transformation. Back around a month ago when I made my very first video actually discussing E.N.D, I said that I didn't believe that E.N.D will take over, and essentially that I believe that Natsu will actually have control over the E.N.D transformation. But with the title of the next chapter, I'm actually beginning to question a little bit if the last sight could actually be referring to Natsu's last sight prior to him becoming E.N.D. And I'm actually starting to lean towards the idea of Natsu actually losing control as E.N.D, and essentially of E.N.D taking control of his mind. Nevertheless, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think it's possible that Natsu's tumor could actually be attached and possibly even be E.N.D trying to take over Natsu's body? Tell me in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Peace.